I don't see Muslims playing like kind-hearted, soft, gentle, lovable, fun characters. Like I can't even name one.
This affects the material, real lives of Muslims is how we are seen.
What's shocking is like how bad it's gotten after we thought it got a lot better.
In recent years, multiple studies have shown that Muslims remain deeply misrepresented in the US film industry. So we went to Hollywood to interview several experts who are working to challenge these orientalist cliches.
The most common stereotypes in 2026 remain the old stereotypes and tropes, and that is that Muslims and Arabs are terrorists, Muslim women are chattel and oppressed, and that we follow a religion that is violent.
There's no reason why you disrespect a religion of, around 2 billion people.
In 2022, the University of Southern California found that only 1% of characters in TV series are Muslim, while they make up around 25% of the global population. The study mentions an epidemic of invisibility on screen and says Muslim women are even more underrepresented.
I mean, I can't really name Muslim lead characters. I think there's a significant problem there.
Dune is such a perfect example of one of my deep frustrations. There are Arabs and Muslims in the story of Dune. Yeah, we have no Arab or Muslim character in that story. In fact, everybody has been whitewashed.
Activists here say Muslims are very often assigned the same roles, like refugee, terrorist, restaurant owner, or taxi driver. They say they want to see new narratives, like Muslim lawyers, teachers, doctors, or policymakers.
I would love to see them playing just normal people. A loving dad, a loving husband, a loving father. So why can't we tell those stories without it being about, them either being victims or perpetrators of violence?
The most prevalent one right now, I think, is the good Muslim versus the bad Muslim. In the bad Muslim framework, we have the terrorist. In the good Muslim framework is the refugee that contributes to society.
Studies found that 1/3 of Muslim characters are portrayed as violent and that they are extremely rarely shown in comedies.
So some of the auditions that I get is, instead of being like a terrorist where he's just gonna kill you and say Allahu Akbar, which is what we've been seeing for the past couple of decades, it's now converted into more nuanced, that he's this person who grew up in America, but he's originally Muslim, and something happened in his country of origin where his parents are from, so now he wants to take revenge out on Western countries.
One of the more fascinating stereotypes that I found was something I called killer kids. We're looking at what's happening in Gaza and the genocide in Gaza. One thing that people don't understand why folks are okay with watching kids get killed is they've been programmed by the killer kid stereotype to see those kids as eventually becoming terrorists.
Researchers also say that most Muslim characters come from the Swana region, while other groups are largely ignored, like Black Muslims, Asian Muslims, Latino Muslims, or white Muslims.
And Muslims are such a global community, and they have different lives and beautiful stories and things to share and things that are experienced, and people who come from all these different communities would love to see themselves on screen.
I would love to see Muslim executives behind the camera who are making the decisions at studios and at agencies and networks and at production. This is still the most powerful industry there is. When you change hearts and minds, that impacts changing actions, that impacts changing policy.
In recent years, a new wave of Muslim filmmakers has tried to reclaim their own narratives. But lately, many in Hollywood feel like the film industry is actually going backwards.
We are a casualty of the industry itself slowing down because we've been at the margins, and most people at the margins are casualties.
We're seeing executives who were very supportive of underrepresented voices dialing it back a little bit, kind of playing it safe because they don't want the attention of the government.
Experts told us they are disappointed by how slow progress has been, but despite the obstacles, they say they are already laying the groundwork for the next generation.
There's a drive and a will and an energy from Muslims to want to change that narrative. I'm hoping that more people from our community put and invest their money, invest their time in the arts, because I think that's how it can be changed.
But at the end of the day, this is still America, and there's still a lot of hope in this country, and we're not giving up. We aren't going anywhere. Nothing lasts forever. This isn't going to last forever. And so I'm excited to be part of the bounce back. And I really do believe that there's going to be a big bounce back.